Hi everyone, welcome. Today's video is about IELTS speaking test. IELTS speaking test is a part of the International English Language Testing System exam. It assesses your spoken English skills. You will have a conversation with an examiner who will ask you questions about various topics. It's a great way to showcase your fluency, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Our speaking test covers a wide range of topics. It can include personal experiences, hobbies, work, education, current events, and more. The topics are designed to be relatable and allow you to express your opinions and ideas. It's a good idea to practice discussing different subjects to feel more confident during the test. The topics in the IELTS speaking test can vary, but here are some common ones. First, personal information. You may be asked about your hometown, family, or daily routine. Second, hobbies and interest. The examiner might inquire about your hobbies, favorite activities, or leisure time. Education. You could be asked about your studies, school, experiences, or future educational plans. For work, questions about your current job, career aspirations, or work related experiences may come up. 5. Travel and tourism. You might be asked about your travel experiences, favorite destinations, or travel plans. 6. Technology. Questions related to technology, such as your use of smartphones or social media, could be asked. 7. Environment. You may be asked about environmental issues, conservation efforts, or your opinion on climate change. 8. Health and fitness. The examiner might inquire about your experience, routine, healthy habits, or opinions on health-related topics. Culture and traditions. Questions about your culture, traditions, or celebrations may be asked. Current events. You could be asked about recent news, global issues, or social trends. ये सिर्फ एक हल्का सा आइडिया है कि वो किस किस्म के सवाल जो है वो पूछ सकता है। वो आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ से सवाल पूछ सकता है, पर्सनल लाइफ से रिलेटेड, आपकी हॉबी से रिलेटेड कि आपकी हॉबी क्या है। अगर आप सोशल मीडिया यूज़ करते हैं तो आप कौन सा ऐप है जो है वो यूज़ करना पसंद करते हैं, क्या देखना पसंद करते हैं, या फिर आपकी कल्चर ट्रेडिशंस के बारे में पूछ सकता है या करंट इवेंट्स के बारे में। तो ये वेरी कर सकता है, ये उस पर डिपेंड करता है कि वो क्या सोच कर आया है और वो किस किस्म के सवाल जो है वो आपसे पूछना चाहता है। तो मेन चीज़ ये है कि उसने टेस्ट करनी है आपकी स्पीकिंग स्किल्स। तो उसके लिए आपकी फ्लुएंसी बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए, आपकी वोकेबलरी बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए, आपका जो अंदाज़े बयां है वो बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए। तो इसलिए इसकी तभी ये हो सकता है जब आपकी प्रैक्टिस बहुत अच्छी हो, आपकी वोकेबलरी बहुत अच्छी हो, आपने बहुत ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस की हो। तो इन टॉपिक्स को जहन में रख के जो है वो रोज़ाना डेली प्रैक्टिस करें कि वो हमसे ये भी पूछ सकता है, ये भी पूछ सकता है। तो इस तरह से क्या होगा कि आपके जो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल है वो बूस्ट होगा, क्योंकि प्रैक्टिस ही है जो आपके कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल को जो है वो बूस्ट करती है। अब इसके स्कोर देख लेते हैं किस लिहाज से होंगे। द IELTS स्पीकिंग टेस्ट इज स्कोर्ड ऑन अ बैंड स्केल्स ऑफ 0 to 9. The scoring criteria include fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range, and accuracy and pronunciation. The higher the band score, the better your performance. Most universities and organizations require a minimum band score for admission or employment purposes. अब ये देख लें कि ये स्कोर्स आपको पता है कि 9 तक होता है बैंड स्कोर। तो उसमें जितनी आप ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करेंगे द हायर द बैंड स्कोर विल बी। तो ये तभी हो सकता है जब आपकी परफॉर्मेंस जो है वो बहुत अच्छी हो। तो अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आपका हाई स्कोर हो, आपका अच्छा बैंड स्कोर हो, तो उसके लिए आपको एक्यूरेसी आपकी चाहिए, ग्रामेटिकल रेंज आपकी बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए, आपकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए, और वोकैबुलरी की ज़रूरत तो आपको हर जगह पर ही है, चाहे वो लिसनिंग हो, रीडिंग हो, स्पीकिंग हो या राइटिंग हो, हर एक जगह पर आपको इसकी ज़रूरत है। अब कुछ टिप्स हैं जो आपको मदद देंगी कि आप इसको और ज़्यादा जो है अच्छे से प्रिपेयर कर सकें। सबसे पहले है कि प्रैक्टिस स्पीकिंग। प्रैक्टिस जो है वो हर हाल में लाजमी है। प्रैक्टिस के बगैर जो है वो कोई टेस्ट आप अटैम्प्ट ना करें, बल्कि अगर आप कर भी लेते हैं तो जाहिर सी बात है फिर उसका वो बैंड स्कोर नहीं आएगा जो आपको रिक्वायर्ड है। Engage in regular conversations in English with friends, language partners, or even by speaking to yourself. This will help improve your fluency and confidence. अगर आपको कोई पार्टनर नहीं है तो आप आईने के सामने खड़े हो जाएं, उसके साथ जो है वो कन्वर्सेट करें, लेकिन ज़्यादा बेटर यही होता है कि आप किसी पर्सन के साथ करें ताकि वो भी आगे से जवाब दे, क्योंकि जब वो सामने वाला जो है वो सवाल करेगा या आपके सवालों का जवाब देगा तो आपके अंदर ये कैपेबिलिटी पैदा होगी कि आप फ़ौरन से जो है इंग्लिश में जवाब देने के काबिल हो जाएं। तो कोई ना कोई पार्टनर अपना ढूंढें, उसके साथ जो है वो स्पीकिंग प्रैक्टिस करें। Second, familiarize yourself with the test format. Understand the structure of the speaking test, including the three parts: introduction, individual, long turn, and discussion. Practice answering sample questions from each part. Third, expand your vocabulary. Work on building your vocabulary by reading books, articles, and listening to podcasts or TED Talks. Make note of new words and try to use them in your speaking practice. यानी आपने कोई भी न्यू वर्ड सीखा है, न्यू सेंटेंस सीखा है, तो आप कोशिश करें कि दिन में 1 2 3 या जगह पर उसको यूटिलाइज जो है वो लाजमी करें। ठीक है। Focus on grammar. Review grammar rules and practice using them correctly in your spoken English. Pay attention to verb tenses, sentence structure, and word order. Pronunciation practice. Work on your pronunciation by listening to native speakers, imitating their intonation and stress patterns. Intonation होता है आवाज़ का उतार चढ़ाव, यानी वो जब बोल रहे होते हैं तो वो किस चीज़ को, किस लफ्ज़ को जो है वो ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस लेकर बोलते हैं और किसको जो है वो कम स्ट्रेस लेकर बोलते हैं. And practicing difficult sounds. Record yourself speaking and listen for areas of improvement. जब आप अपनी रिकॉर्ड की हुई ऑडियो जो है वो सुनते हैं तो आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो है वो क्लियर हो जाती हैं कि आप किस लफ्ज़ को किस तरह से प्रोनाउंस कर रहे हैं. Time management. Practice speaking within the given time limits for each part of the test. Use a timer to simulate the test conditions and ensure you can complete your responses within the time. Mock interviews. Arrange mock interviews with a teacher or a language partner who can provide feedback on your speaking skills. This will help you become more comfortable with the test format and receive valuable suggestion for improvement. जैसे कि पहले कहा है कि आप किसी इंसान के साथ प्रैक्टिस करें ताकि वो राय भी दे सके, आपको बता भी सके कि आप जो हैं वो किस तरह का आपका जो है वो टून है इस बोलते वक्त और आप किस तरह से लफ्ज़ों को अदा कर रहे हैं और आप कितने अच्छे से जो है अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस कर पा रहे हैं. Stay updated. Read and listen to news articles, podcasts, and discussion on various topics to stay informed about current events and develop opinions that you can express during the test. जितनी देर आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे, चाहे वो आपकी वोकेबलरी की प्रैक्टिस है, प्रोनाउंसिएशन की प्रैक्टिस है, स्पीकिंग प्रैक्टिस है, तब तक जो है वो आप हाई स्कोर जो है अचीव करने के काबिल नहीं होंगे. तो प्रैक्टिस जो है वो लाजमी है और इसको लाजमी जो है वो करना है. और ये जो प्रैक्टिस है ये आप कर सकते हैं. इसके लिए मैंने आपको बहुत से चैनल्स और वेबसाइट्स बताई हैं, जिसमें से आइल्स है, ब्रिटिश काउंसिल है, आइल्स स्पीकिंग यूट्यूब चैनल है, आइल्स एडवांटेज वेबसाइट है, आइल्स साइमन वेबसाइट्स है. तो इन सबको जाके आप विज़िट करें तो आपको बहुत सारे सैम्पल मिल जाएंगे जिनसे आप जो हैं वो मवाद ले सकते हैं, सैम्पल ले सकते हैं. स्पीकिंग टेस्ट के लिए, राइटिंग टेस्ट के लिए, लिसनिंग के लिए, रीडिंग के लिए, ये चारों जो हैं आपको इजीली अवेलेबल हो जाएंगे. और जब आप उनको देखेंगे, टेस्ट फॉर्मेट को देखेंगे, सैम्पल्स को देखेंगे, उनको प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो आपके लिए बहुत इजी हो जाएगा टेस्ट फॉर्मेट को समझना. और फिर जब आप खुद वो देंगे टेस्ट तो आपको बिल्कुल भी वो मुश्किल नहीं लगेगा, बल्कि आप उसमें एट होम फील करेंगे. माई गुड विशेज़ आर ऑलवेज विथ यू. बेस्ट ऑफ लक.
Welcome to the speaking section of the Ielts exam. My name is Adrian. I will be your examiner for this part of the test. This is examiner number 97368 and candidate number 554-76832. We are conducting this exam in Hamburg. The time right now is 12:40. Let's begin. I'm recording this for clerical purposes. For part 1, I will ask you a couple of questions to get to know you better and some questions on a general topic. May I see your identification?
Yes, gladly. Here's my identity card that I used for registration and to check in for the test. Please have a look.
What is your full name?
My surname is Emilia and my family name is Müller. Please call me Emilia.
Okay, Emilia. Where do you live?
I live in Hamburg, more specifically in the Altona district, with my brother and my parents in a 3-bedroom condo.
What do you like about living there?
Well, it is the best neighborhoods in Hamburg. It has a good balance between inner city and suburban lifestyle. If I'm looking for excitements, I don't have to go too far for festivals or sport events. And if I just want to take it easy, there are plenty of parks nearby.
Let's talk about the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. What is your favorite season?
I like winter and summer, but I would choose summer simply because nothing beats a great day at the beach, sun-tanning and relaxing and taking a dip into the water. I went to Spanish Riviera last summer and it was a blast.
In which seasons do you usually go traveling?
I go on trips in summer and winter. As I just said now, I went to Spain last summer. In the winter, I often go to ski resorts like Austria, France or Italy.
What kind of clothes do you wear in the winter, and how about the summer?
Well, Germany is pretty cold in the winter, so I wear warm clothes like a dawn jacket. In the summertime, when the temperature is over 25-26 degrees, I wear a light blouse and a skirt or shorts.
Do you feel that climate change is affecting the seasons?
Yes, absolutely. It sometimes feels like summer and spring, and at other times it feels like winter is coming back for a visit in May. It just seems like the seasons are becoming unpredictable these days. I remember last year we had snow in May, which is really unusual.
If you could make it summer all year long, would you?
Even though I really like the summer, I wouldn't want it to be hot all year round. I really like the seasons and I like the winter sports as well. So if I had the chance to make it summer forever, I wouldn't.
Have you ever experienced unusual weather in some part of the year?
Yes, I have, going into a bit more detail about what I said a moment ago. Last year in May, the weather was getting nice and warm. It was around 20 degrees and the flowers and the insects started to show. Then suddenly the temperature dropped to like -2 degrees. That was really unusual and I even got a bit of migraine from it.
That is the end of part 1. We will now continue with part 2.
Amelia does a great job right out of the gates in part 1, answering with great detail and using complex grammar. When asked what she likes about living in Hamburg, she says, "If I'm looking for excitement, there are festivals and sports nearby. Also, there are parks if she wants to relax." It's this kind of a strong start that you want to make sure you're able to do in your next exam. Furthermore, Amelia gives good detail when talking about her vacations, like visiting Spain in the summer or going to Austria or France for skiing in the winter. Detailed examples help you to get those high scores. Paraphrasing is key to getting those high scores on your IELTS speaking interview. When the examiner asks Amelia, "If you make it summer all year round, would you?" she responds by saying, "Even though I really like summer, I wouldn't want it to be hot all year long." It's this kind of paraphrasing and reflecting the questions that gets you points. Make sure to practice this on our website. Now, on to part 2.
For this part, I will show you some questions. You will have 1 minute to read these. Think about your answers. You will have 1 to 2 minutes to speak. In the 1 minute preparation time, you can take notes if you wish. You have your note paper and your pencil there. I will tell you when to start, when to stop. Please do not touch the question paper. Talk about an idea you have had to make your life easier. Your 1 minute preparation time begins now. Your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please begin speaking.
About 2 years ago, at the end of grade 9, I've decided to make my life simpler by decluttering my room. I've been quite fortunate growing up and I've received many gifts and accumulated a lot of belongings, toys, clothes, furniture, books, posters and art supplies to name a few. Sometime around the fall 2020, I was looking for a pair of earrings and I got really frustrated because I couldn't find them in all the mess in my room. That's when I decided to go through all of my possessions, sell some items online, give away things, or even simply threw out whatever I was used and worn. In this way, I could free up a lot of space in my room, and instead of wasting my time cleaning and searching for whatever I need at any given moment, I could focus on more important matters like my family, friends, hobbies, and my future goals. I definitely feel this was a step in the right direction to make my life easier and more comfortable. I remember getting rid of 2 big garbage bags full of clothes. I made about $500 selling off toys and other trinkets that I no longer had a use for. I gave away 2 boxes of knickknacks. Now my room feels way more spacious and organized. I can find what I need easily, and I no longer feel like a warden of my possessions. This idea to declutter has been very uplifting, and I'm glad I did it. In the future, I need to stay on top of it, that I do not hoard beyond what I need.
Your time is up. That is the end of part 2. I will stop you there. Please put the note paper to the side, turn it over, and we will now continue with part 3 for this part.
Amelia continues to knock it out of the park for part 2. Firstly, by picking a great answer, to declutter her room. This in itself is advanced vocabulary. She does a fantastic job giving explanations and details of why decluttering could make her life easier. And she links these ideas with excellent connectives, like stating, "In this way, I was able to free up a lot of space in my room." Then, at about 2 minutes, she concludes her speech clearly. "So this idea of decluttering has made my life much easier," signaling to the examiner that she has completed her answer and is ready to move on. It's this kind of holistic storytelling that you should practice with good ideas for your answers.
For this part, I will ask you a question related to the topic of part 2 and a question in connection to your response. Have you suggested this idea to anyone else?
Yes, I have. I've suggested it to a couple of my friends with really crowded rooms to do the same, and some of them have. My friend Anna is really happy that I made the suggestion to her,